Beard Wizard family, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media. Links all of which you're going to find in that video description below, including ways to support this channel, like clicking that red subscribe button. We're still pushing hard toward 5,000 by the end of the year, and I know we're going to get there. I'm sure we're going to get there, but momentum has slowed down a little bit, so I just need you guys, just a few more of you, to click that red button every week, and it would help me out a great deal. And it costs you absolutely nothing, which is the great thing. There's other ways to support us monetarily, but honestly, just subscribing would be huge. So I appreciate everyone who has subscribed. So many of you have come to the channel for various artists for various reasons, and every one of you is so appreciated here. Thank you so much. The Warning Army, welcome. It's Warning Wednesday. I have not seen as many of you guys recently, which, you know, a couple months ago I talked about making the Warning Wednesday just a once-a-month thing. I didn't want to run out of content. Now they've got another album coming and there's some other stuff to look at, but I'm starting to wonder, is my channel getting oversaturated with the Warning? Because over the last couple of weeks, there's been fewer and fewer of you coming to the stream, coming to the video after it's out. And I'm just wondering, is it too often? Is it too much? I know some of you are going to say, oh, no, keep giving me the Warning every week. But quite honestly, is it too much? Is it just too often? And that's why fewer of you are coming here. I don't know. Or is it something I said? I don't know. Maybe I said something you guys don't like. But anyway, for those of you who are here, thank you so much. If you're in the live stream, thank you. I really appreciate it. Surprise! Paul, you got a notification. That's just how unreliable YouTube is. You know, that's why I post in social media every day on Twitter, Facebook, on both my Twitter channels that I'm about to go live, because I know the notifications on YouTube absolutely suck. But I'm glad you got one today, Paul. I'm sure there's so many people that have no idea that we went live. But you can follow me on social media. Like I said, I post every day before I go live a few minutes so that people know there as well. So anyway, it is the Warning Wednesday. We're going to take a look at the next song in the Queen of the Murder Scene album, which is Red Hands Never Fade. Now, last week we did Stalker, about the Queen stalking this guy, about her being obsessed with him. And now we're going to look at the after effects of that pseudo relationship, or quote unquote relationship, as she asked for forgiveness for basically killing him. Eddie says, how do I submit? How do you submit what, sir? I'm not sure what you mean. You let me know, Eddie. I'll let you know. And other than that, we're going to jump into this. This is a live review show. I have listened to this before. It's a little different than a reaction show. I'm going to pause as necessary as usual, talk about the music. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. I love talking to you guys. It's why I do this live. Ed, Paul, Eddie, thank you for being here. Everybody else, thank you so much. Here we go. This is Red Hands Never Fade from The Warning. Thank you for the subscribe. Cheers.
For what I did to your soul, tell me to step over fire. What is your desire to say it's done? One more and it'll be done. The game you already won. Invincible, I am bleeding. I'm pleading. Listen to me. I know that it was just a mistake, but you don't forget that you don't forget.
Welcome. Welcome, remember tomorrow. Cheers, salud. Love it. Welcome, remember tomorrow. Salute, I believe is the proper response. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I don't know. Glad to see you all the way from Spain. I've said it before. I'm a writer, and this album intrigues me so much because of the storytelling behind it and the story, just in general, the crafting of the story from three very young women, girls at the time, really, when they wrote most of this. We came from Stalker, where this woman, this queen, is completely obsessed with somebody and does not understand. I mean, she goes from, I want you to love me to you're going to love me. Like, this complete over the top obsession with somebody. And now she's in this delusion where, she doesn't understand. And at the end of the day, if I'm understanding the story right, she has killed him and is asking for forgiveness, but she starts out saying, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know why you're upset. Like, that obsession and that detachment, that absolute detachment from reality, is so cool in this character that they've created. Oh, James, your message went away before I could read it. It's fantastic the way the way they have crafted this character and created this story, and I love to see it. The music is obviously fantastic. The Warning are amazing musicians. But honestly, to me, with this album, it's their songwriting. It's the lyrical writing and the story that stands out above any musicianship. They are fantastic musicians, hands down. But the storytelling is superb in this album. And this one continues to impress as we move through this album. So very cool.
Was it a matter of pride? If it's the price of betraying, what is it I'm paying? It's overdue.
Right, Paul.
Your reason is overdue. Come on, I just want the truth. Do I resemble the rage and the chains that tie you down? I know that it will stop me, but you don't forget that you don't forget that you don't forget. To tell you to call me and tell you that it's alright. When we take the letters, get closer to rising high. To tell you to call me and tell you that it's alright. But we know it ain't. 'Cause red hands there for me.
See, that's the genius of this. And remember, tomorrow, you're right. Tell me to step over fire. What is your desire? Because it is done. Yeah, basically anything you want, I'll do it. Even if it's walking through fire. But at this point in their relationship, like, she's basically saying, forgive me for why won't you forgive me for killing you? And she knows it's not all right because the blood, you can't wash the blood off. It's done. It is over. There is no coming back from that. But she still is like putting it on him for not forgiving her, for not letting go, for basically holding a grudge for her killing him. It's such a look into a deranged mind that some people really, like, people who go through this kind of psychosis, this kind of detachment from reality, this is how they think. It's almost like they studied a book on psychology to write this story, because they nail all the aspects of this progression of this queen's story up into the point she murders this guy, and it's so well written and so fantastic. The song itself is a lot poppier than some of the previous ones, and another thing that I like about The Warning is they don't sound the same throughout. Even in the same album, they will change the style, they change the songs. Especially here, they're changing the songs to meet the theme of the story, that part of the story. This part is very upbeat and poppy because she's like, what did I do wrong? I didn't do anything wrong. Why won't you forgive me for all this stuff? She doesn't get it, and so well written to go with the lyrics.
But we know it ain't. 'Cause
So well written. Oh, goodness. I like that one a lot. I love the progression of this story so far. We started out, I've reviewed a couple songs off of this album in the past, but then I watched their first vlog about the creating and the writing of this album, the story behind it. And we watched the first, actually reacted to the first chapter, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, and decided to go through these in order, the ones I haven't reviewed yet. And getting that progression and getting that story build throughout has been so cool. They are such good storytellers and songwriters. It just blows me away. Raider fan, these ladies are so good, and the scary thing is that they're only going to get better. That's right, Raider. I mean, there is a few bands out there right now that started very young and are still very young. The Warning, Asterism. There's a couple of others I've reviewed on the channel where Asterism's the same way. These three kids out of Japan that started playing when they were like 9, 11, and 13 or something like that, and they are incredible as well, and they're only going to get better. The Warning, same thing, only going to get better, and they started so young and learned so quickly, and have this level of maturity. That's the other thing that goes with it. You can be a kid band all you want and be really good at it, but if you don't have the maturity like they have or like Asterism has, you're not going to go that far. It's eventually going to fall. You're just going to be a novelty. And they're definitely not a novelty. They have shown that. They may have started that way. You know, they did a cover of a Metallica song that got them on Ellen and went viral online, you know, and they built from there, from that novelty. They could have just been dismissed as that, you know, and become nothing like a lot of other kid viral videos do. But they didn't. They built on that and became this, and they're only going to keep growing from there. It's awesome. Ed, Raider fan, remember tomorrow. Paul, James, Eddie, I think I got everybody. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you. I will see you guys all again soon. Make sure you subscribe to their channel if you're not already. I suspect you are. And subscribe here. 5,000 by the end of the year is our goal, so I need more clicks on that red button. Thank you so much. I'll see you again soon. You have a great one. Much love.